Hi everyone, I'm Matt, and we are going to play our HoliMaths X game. We're going to play version 1, which is the original version. And here we have the box. This is the game. And so we're going to unbox. The first thing is that we're going to see what's inside the box. And we have 72 problem cards, 72 solution cards. We have 6 wild cards, 6 problem wildcards, 6 solution card wildcards. We have 3 help cards of this type, which is this one over here, which has all of the multiplication tables. The other help card, which is the grid help card, we're going to be seeing more of that afterwards in our second version of the what we call the stairs version game. This is the scoring card, and this is the Holy Players community card. So we're gonna unbox the card now, and the first thing is really important. Holy Players community card, in which you have to punch in your unique code in order to for you complete your registration and be able to be eligible for the Holy Player guarantee for the replacement of lost cards. And here we go with the help cards, which are 3 of each, and 3 of the other grid help cards. And inside the bag, which is meant so our kids just can easily take the bag with all the components and just take it wherever. And inside the bag we have the problem cards. This is scoring card, Holy Player card, we already saw that. And now we have the problem cards, and we have the solution cards. We're gonna have to choose. We're gonna be playing we're gonna be 2 players. So we have to choose. We're gonna choose the number, just 2 multiplication tables. So we're gonna choose. They all come by colors. The white is the 1, the 2 is the yellow, and so on, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to choose the 1 and 2 multiplication table problem cards. In the same manner, we're going to choose the 1 and the 2 multiplication solution cards. So we have to shuffle them. We'll have to shuffle them, and please shuffle them in the meantime. We're going to shuffle them. And the first thing that has to be done, the very first thing that has to be done in order to know who will be the player that will start, is to spread them out, and each player has to choose 1 card and say it aloud, and that will be and the winner will be the person that says it correctly out loud will be the player that will start. So I'm going to choose this one, and this will be 2 times 5 is 10. This is yours.
2 times 9 is 18.
Perfect. So you will be starting. You have the best. You have the highest score. And so now we're going to shuffle these. So, and the first thing that has to be done is that the dealer has to deal out 6 cards that have to be well shuffled, of course. And the dealer has to deal out, I'm going to sort of do it myself here. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. And the other player, the players have to choose the solution cards out of the magic solutions bag. Each player has to choose 6 solution cards, and he has to take them out of the bag himself. And I'll do the same thing over here. 1. I'm not supposed to look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the first step is to have each player has to have 6 problem cards and 6 solution cards, and the deck, the remaining cards have to be placed in the middle of the table, and one card should be turned over for everybody to see. And one solution card also has to be turned over, and these will be available for the player to start, for the player who will be in his turn, because the first thing that the player has to do is to choose, not choose, he has to pick a problem card and a solution card, and that's the way that the game starts. So we look at our cards now, and remember there are 6 cards, and the first thing you have to do is try to match your problem cards with your solution cards. In the first thing that you have to try to do is at least make 2 matches in order to be able to start the game. So he's in the meantime he's putting his cards together. You can look at my cards if you want. This is the way that you should arrange the cards in your hand in a nice orderly fashion. And so what I would do here is that I have this first match, and I could just put it over here, no problem, but I don't want anybody to see my cards, right? And afterwards, what else do we have? Do I have any other matches? I guess I don't. Yes, I do. I have this one over here. I'll keep it over here, and you can notice that I have 2 wild cards. I have a problem wild card and a solution wild card, which could be used with whatever card to make the match. So I will be choosing. Watch out for the symbols that are on each card, which have a different value. And this we'll explain that later. But each symbol has its value. So watch out for that, because when you choose to play a wild card, you can choose it to play with whatever solution card, but it would be the best that you try to make that with the best score. So since I have just boxes, I'll just put it, since I have 2 of these, I'll use that, right? And well, again, it's your turn, please.
Yeah.
So you have to, first of all, you would have to
Take a solution.
take a problem card first and a solution card, right? Remember that if these cards are, if you can play with them, you could have picked them instead of picking the problem card over here and the solution card in back. Okay, so now you can play.
Alright, so I got my 2 problems and solutions. I got 2 times 1 is 2, and I got 1 times 2 is 2.
It's very important that when putting your matches and turning them up for everybody to see, you have to say it out loud. If for any reason the player says the incorrect answer, he has to put the cards back up in his hand. Okay, so you have 2 of these, perfect. And do you have any other play? Okay, so you have to discard now, and this is a strategy decision here. At this point in the game, you have to, at the end of your turn, you have to discard a problem card and a solution card, or a solution card, or both. I'll say that again. To end your turn, after you have played, you have to discard a problem card or a solution card, or both. As a strategy, you afterwards, when the game is more advanced, those problem cards will be useful, so you could put them to the other opponents. So at this stage, it is recommended that you only discard a solution card. Afterwards, you'll be able to decide if you want to discard a problem card and a solution card, or both, or whatever. Okay, so you can discard now.
Alright, so I'm gonna discard this solution card because it's not
Perfect.
any use of it.
That's 7. What I have to do now is I have to look if any of these 2 cards could serve me to make a match in my game. As you can see, I obviously don't have them, so in order to start my turn, I first have to choose a problem card, not choose it, I have to pick up a problem card, and I have to take a solution card from our magical solution bag. Correct? So I already had my matches over here, so I'll just turn them over. And this would be, since we're playing with the 1 and 2 timetables, this would be equivalent to 2 times 5, which the correct answer is 10. And afterwards I have 2 times 2, which is 4. And I have 2 times 3, which is 6. We are both open now, and we are both playing, but I still, in this first turn that I'm putting my first matches on the table, I cannot interact just yet with my other player. So I already did my matches. I have another one. I have another match, which is this solution card, and since I have this card, which is the symbol, is the highest card I have, I will play it with that, and this would be 2 times 11, which is 22. And my turn will be over now that I have another match. I'll wait for that. I will make a strategy call here, and I will play this one afterwards. And this would be my discarded solution card at this point. It's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my problem card.
That's correct.
And this is actually to use to me.
That is used to you. That's good.
Yes.
So he's not taking a solution card from the bag. He's now taking from the discard pile. He can only take the top card. It's really important. Okay?
So I got 2 times 9 is 18.
Perfect.
Alright, I got 2 times 6. That is 12.
Correct.
And now this is something interesting you can do.
Okay.
I got the number 22 here, and as you can see right here, he has 2 times 11 that is equal to 22. So what I can do is switch out his help card,
Exactly.
or
His wild card. Right.
And now I get the wild card, and now I can play something like this 1 times 1.
That's excellent. You have a wild card, and you can play it with whatever card you want.
And now
with whatever problem card you want.
I also have this 2 times 12, which is equal to 24.
Interesting.
And now, this is where the game gets interesting, because now I can start to discard my problems,
Exactly.
giving it to my opponent. So, for example, I'm going to throw this 1 times 9 to my opponent.
Okay. If I were to have the 9 solution card, I would have to shout out HoliMaths, and that would be double value. But since I don't have it, I can't do it. And you can put 1 problem card to each opponent per round. Okay, it's 1 per player per round. And you can it's a total of 2 problem cards that any opponent could put to the other opponent at the end of his turn. Okay, so you discarded. Have you discarded yet?
No, I'm going to discard this right here.
It's a 16, and well, check this out. I'm going to start my turn by picking up my problem card. That is the first thing I have to do. And as a matter of fact, I do have this solution card. I can play with it, so I'll pick this up instead of my solution card from the bag, and I will play 2 times 8, which is 16. And I happen to have 1 times 10, which is 10, and perfect. And now I'm gonna hold this for a little while here. And I have to discard now, and I will put 1 problem to my opponent. If he had the card, he could play it, but he doesn't. And I will now finish my game over here with discarding a solution card. As a matter of fact, I already put it, so that's too bad for me. Okay, well, I ended my turn. Okay, so now you can do whatever you want.
Alright, so I'm gonna start by taking this, my problem card, and this is actually a use to me.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
And that will solve any problem. At any given time, any problems that are on the table, that any problems that unsolved problems that could be available, any player in his turn can pick them up and put it as a positive score for him.
And I just saw this. I got 2 times 1
Well,
and 1 times 2.
you have it right there.
So what I can do with this is stack them up on each other. They have to be the opposite. This is called a commutative
property
play. And then what we're gonna do.
And this is really good play because it's
We'll
worth
put it here.
three times the face value of the symbol, which is a star, and this commutative property will be a solid, a really good play for you, and nobody can touch that. And that's 3 times. That's perfect.
So
Good
now
job.
I'm going to give this problem to you.
Whoa.
1 times 7.
Okay.
And I'm going to discard this too.
You had to. Okay, that's correct. Now I have to play here. I have to pick up my problem card, and since 2, I have to look around. I maybe there could be a 2. Oh, of course he discarded a 2, which was there were 2 2s here in the commutative property. So, and now I have to pick up my own solution card, which is great. Look at that. Now I'm gonna start playing, and I'm gonna trade in my one card, the one solution card, and I'm gonna be able to play here. And what I will do is I will play this 1 times 6 card down, and look at this situation in which I'm gonna put a problem card to my opponent, which he could, if he had the solution card, the 8 solution card, he would get a HoliMaths, but he doesn't. And this is a strange situation because I'm out of cards, but I have not won the game because I have 2 problems, unsolved problems, and until I have these problems solved, even though I may run out of cards, I cannot win or finish the game. So I don't have any more cards. I gave him the problem,
Right.
and but I can't finish the game. I can't win because I have these 2 unsolved problems.
Alright, so
It's your turn.
It's my turn now. I'm gonna take my problem right here, and not to use, so I'm gonna have to take a solution.
Correct.
Alright, so really there's nothing I can do here. I'm gonna toss you this right here.
No, you cannot toss me.
Oh, yeah,
I can
right.
only have 2
problems
maximum.
maximum.
Okay, so now when you discard, you can discard both.
Yeah. I'm gonna discard this and
So the discard policy now changes a bit, and since I have the 2 unsolved problem cards, he might as well be discarding both of them now instead of the beginning of the game. So you finished with that?
Yep.
Okay, and so now I don't have any cards. If this card could be, if I could use any of these, I can choose those instead of taking them out of the regular pile. So I get my problem card, and I get my solution card, and check this out. It's a match. So this will not be, it's a match. I have 1 times 5 is 5. So there's nothing much more that I can do. So since I don't have any cards and I have this match, it's your turn.
Alright. Let's take this. Oh, this actually.
We're playing here the 1 and 2 timetables. So as you can see, it's fairly easy.
Yeah.
It's fairly easy for young kids.
1 times 4 is 4, and I'm going to discard this 2 times 10. So now I'm also out of cards.
Out of
but
cards.
I still have an open problem, so I cannot finish the game.
Exactly. So I'm gonna pick up my card here and my solution card, and we're gonna be playing 2 times 5. Let me see. Do I have anything I can do here? 12, 2 times 6. Oh, what? I can do this. Check this out. I can pick my 2 times 5 card, and I will have this available. This wild card, I have this wild card available. But then again, what I would want is to try to solve these problems, but I can't. But I'm still making positive points here, positive score. And I'm out of cards, so it's your turn.
My turn again.
In the meantime, each time that we're looking around, that I'm looking to see if I have any solution in that game, in my opponent's game, I am multiplying. I am looking and I'm checking each of these operations in my head in silence. So obviously I am learning as I am playing.
Alright, so this is interesting. I got a wild card and a solution, so I'll just put this down here.
Okay.
And I got no cards to discard, so.
Okay, so this is sort of weird, but still, I'm gonna go for my problem card here and my solution card. And what do we have? I have these 2 cards, 1 times 12. Okay, perfect. I have my card over here, in which I can trade that. I can use the wild card. This could be in any of the players. If there were more players, you could do this in your turn with any of the other players. Now I have this wild card, and I have a 20. And do I have anything to do over there? Well, I'm looking, multiplying, I'm checking. I have nothing to do over there. And so I will have, well, I'm gaining some positive points here. So it's your turn now.
Alright, so I'm taking the last card from the
Correct.
problems.
We're playing, since we're 2 players, we're playing with two multiplication tables that we chose. We chose 1 and 2. If we were 4 players, we would play with 4. It's 1 multiplication table per player.
That's recommended.
That's what we recommend. What's recommended. So we could be a fast-paced game. If you're playing 2 players or 3 players and you have a small amount of time and you want to make a quick game, play with 1 multiplication one less multiplication table. And what I mean is that if we're playing with 4 players and we wanted to make it a bit faster, we play with 3 multiplication tables for 4 players. Okay.
Alright, so I got nothing to do with these 2 cards, so I think I'm just gonna discard them both.
Okay, you can do that. You could do that, but okay. Now that the cards are over, we will put these. We'll turn these over, and we will turn. And well, we do have some solution cards, so I will be playing my solution card here. We're taking this one, and I just saw that this will be good for me. Okay. So I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna be playing. My 2 times 7 is 14. And once again, it's your turn.
Alright, so let's take this. Alright, pretty interesting.
Okay, is that the last card? There's 1 card left.
Alright, so now finally I think we can put an end to this game because I
Really?
got the answer to my problem
Oh,
and I'm
okay.
going to discard here and we're done.
We're done. You're finished.
No more cards in hand and no open problems.
No unsolved problems. So this is interesting. He is finished. He has won the game. He has 100 points, which is right here in the scoring card. There's 100 points for the winner, but not necessarily the winner is the one who discards first or the one who's finished is the player that wins the game. Now that we're done, we're gonna count. We're gonna see who's the winner. I have these 2 problems. Let's start with my end over here. I have these 2 problems which are negative points. So I'm gonna trade this negative for this positive point, and this will be nulled. And I have this circle which is negative and this positive, and that'll be nulled. So now these are all positive points for me, and the fastest way to do this is to put the symbols together. I have two stars over here, so that would be 50 points each. I have 100. Afterwards, I have 4 boxes here, 4 squares, and the squares are 30 points each. 4 squares, 30 points, that's 120, plus my 100, that's 220. I have 1 rhombus, which is 240, 220 points more, 240, and plus 40 would be 280. And in this case, there's another square, which would be another 30 points. So that's 310. So my final score would be 310. Let's see yours.
My turn. So I start with 100 points because I was
Exactly.
the first to discard. So this is times 3, and this is a star. So
That is a
50
star.
times 3 is 150. We're up to 250 already.
Exactly.
Now I'm going to combine a heart that's 60 with a circle that's 40. So that's another 100. We're up to 350 already. We've already tied the other score. So I think I'm going to win right
You're definitely going to win.
Alright, so now we just count extra. This is a diamond, this is 370, square, this is 400, 420, 450, this is 490 because it's a circle, 40 points, and then 520 points is my final score.
Well, you definitely won, and so congratulations. And so this is the game. Obviously, this is a very, very minimized and very summarized play version. This is the original version. We'll be back with more versions up ahead. We're going to be playing stairs and other one. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.